Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to waste absolutely no time and jump right into 5 quick tips to help new and maybe even experienced players in Marvel Midnight Suns. So, tip number 1 is a fun one, but not one without benefit. Pet the animals around the Abbey. Both Charlie, your red-skinned little devil of a dog, and Ebony, Agatha's elusive cat, can be given a nice scratch behind the ears each day for a reward. With Charlie, she's going to level up, gaining additional abilities when she joins you in hero challenges, and in what might be the more important part, increase your overall Arcana level, improving the rewards you'll get from chests. Ebony also grants that Arcana level and can heal party members, saving them some time off, so if they're injured, she will restore that. But while Charlie will always be easy to find, typically in your room or in the Abbey close to you, Ebony does take a little bit more effort. She spawns randomly throughout the grounds, and you do have to get close to her or even be in the range of the ability to see her before her icon will show up on your map. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to save your arcane keys and revisit your most valuable chests. In Midnight Suns, you'll receive arcane keys for missions, exploration, and various other means, but in most cases, the supply of keys are going to lag behind the demand for them, especially if you're opening every arcane chest. Because of this, I actually suggest only opening orange, legendary chests, or epic purple chests, as they will net you a much larger return on your investment, and you can retain those extra additional keys. Because in addition, approximately every 5 days in-game, I believe there's a range on this, but I do not have an exact range, your chests are going to respawn or reactivate, allowing you to open them again for more rewards. If you've got them, the 3 legendary chests at the Standing Stone puzzle are probably the best spot in the game for quick advancement, and if you don't have them, stay tuned for a video guide from me up soon after this particular video's release. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is to utilize the sparring feature every day. Now, this one might seem like a no-brainer, but for a minimal investment in credits every day, you get a lot of game progression. It's one of the very few ways to add permanent stats to your heroes, it increases the friendship as well, and it advances the training level like upgrading cards does, which in turn unlocks major boosts for the damage and efficacy of all of your environmental attacks. This should be pretty easy to maintain if you're being selective with your credit spend, and it should be a priority on where your credits go if you're running low at any point during the game. This should only be an issue early game, as late game missions and interrogation should really sustain you in perpetuity. Tip number 4 is to use your havens wisely. Havens are a special form of hangout in Midnight Suns that give significantly greater amounts of friendship and additional rewards, but unlike normal hangouts, you don't want to select the wrong hangout for a character. There are only 15 hangouts available in the game, and once they're used, they can never be triggered again. So, for example, if you take Spider-Man somewhere, that means the option is just no longer available for you to enjoy with Captain Marvel. In addition, once you've taken a character out to a haven, they will not accompany you to another haven in the future. You get one shot, so make sure it counts. I'll give a brief rundown of each character here, roughly in the order you're going to get them. So Nico loves picnics, Magic loves painting, Blade loves meditation and fishing, Ghost Rider loves fishing, Iron Man loves picnics, Doctor Strange loves forging and meditation. Spider-Man honestly loves most things, painting, picnics, forging, and birdwatching. Captain America likes painting. Wolverine loves birdwatching or fishing. Scarlet Witch loves meditation and foraging. Deadpool loves most things, just like Spider-Man, and you can just go with anything: birdwatching, fishing, foraging, painting, or out for a picnic. Venom loves to relax, oddly enough. He either likes to fish or go for a picnic himself. Keep in mind that all of these heroes do have secondary sets of havens that will net them only 2 friendship, less than the one they would love. So you're getting about 7 base for a loved activity, you're getting 5 for one that is just liked. It's really not a huge difference, but it is important to maximize that early on. But if you make a mistake, don't obsess over it. These activities will be the same things, that they do in normal Hangouts as well. So if they like or love something in normal Hangouts, you can use that feedback to narrow down your selection. Tip number 5 is enemies adjust to the level of heroes brought on a mission, so I recommend you really don't divert or focus on side missions until after you rescue and return Scarlet Witch to the Abbey. This provides a lot of versatility to your teams, as well as opens up more the Abbey and Abbey mission progression that would otherwise be gated via the main story. It will really matter more to you to bring heroes with some form of synergy than to focus on hero levels as well. While gathering cards and modifiers are going to scale you a lot faster than the enemies will level up, there's really not a point in trying to outlevel your foes. So those are all my quick tips for now. If you're interested in further tips or in-depth tips and breakdowns, there's a lot we didn't touch on here today. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments. Consider a like or a subscription. And as always, if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me and enjoy your time gaming.